Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy. Welcome back to part two of, it's not really a let's play, it's sort of a build. So welcome back to part two of the build of Jordan Thrasher's starter home. I'll come up with a better title. But for now, if you missed it, in part one, we created our sim, Jordan Thrasher. So I'm going to place a copy. We're just in Sunset Valley, but I'm going to pick an empty lot and build her a starter home. If you missed part one, or just to give you a brief description of what we're doing here, I like to build more than I like to play. However, I do want to create a sim and give them a quick backstory just so I have an idea of what sort of house I want to build. And usually I might play with that sim for a little bit just to test the house and get some cute screenshots. And unless I really fall in love with them, I move on and start the process all over again. So we created Jordan Thrasher in part one, which turned out to be a lot longer than I had hoped. Since I don't plan on speeding up this build, I do want to keep it short and simple so that you can see the entire process from start to finish of how I like to play The Sims. So, okay, so we have Jordan Thrasher, and we're going to place a copy. And, no, I forgot you can't, at least I don't know of a way to pick an empty lot when you're first starting and placing a copy. Wait, can you? No, what is this? Oh, I feel like that's not an empty lot and we just can't see the house. So what I'll do is just place her in a random home, and then I'll quickly purchase a lot so we can build her home. Yeah, not sufficient funds, I know. Where are the starter homes? This one, let's see. Purchase. We'll purchase this. Sorry, I normally don't do it this way. I'm a bit lost. All right, so but I know we have to make it the active household. Okay, that's what I did. I think I started a game. I started a new character in a game that I had already set up before. Please bear with me. Promise I'll figure this out. This is her starter home, but again, I want to build one. So it's our best bet. I shouldn't have got that furnished. Okay. Let's This is not starting how I planned. I'm going to go to buy mode and delete some of this furniture real quick so I have enough money to purchase an empty lot, because I definitely want to build her home from scratch. And once I purchase the lot, I'm going to go ahead and sell this home with all the furniture. No, there's no furniture left. We'll just sell this home, and hopefully that gets us back to our original starting price for a new game. I don't know. I don't know. What have I done? What have I done? Alright. Alright. Good enough, I hope. Okay. How do we move her? Real estate and travel services. Move within this neighborhood. No. Gotta hit play. Gotta hit play. And here's our Jordan Thrasher making her phone call. What is this? Okay. Yes, we're moving, selling homes, sell furniture, even though I just sold it all. Make active household. Empty lot. Yay! Okay, empty lot. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay, now it doesn't tell me how big it is, but that should be good. That should be good. We're just building a starter home. And hopefully this brings us back up to the original amount. This will be your new household. Is this correct? Yes. Which I believe was 16,500, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know how it got to be so late already. I think I'm going to stop for a second. I'll go ahead and fast forward to the daytime and get her back up to her original funds, and then we will start the build. So I will be right back. Hopefully you won't even notice the transition. What I did was fast forward to the morning, and oops, I totally forgot to reset her funds. I did verify that one sim starts out with $16,500. I already turned testing cheats enabled on, so we're going to go family funds, Thrasher, and put her back to 16,500, and I did sell the books that went into the family inventory. I've also just cheated to get her all her little, oh my god, I don't even know what these are called, to get all these back up. And I thought it was funny, she had the ambition to steal candy from a baby, and I don't know how to steal candy from a baby, but we'll figure it out, and write a new blog post. So that gives us a little bit more to work with when we're deciding on her new home. And of course I fast forwarded to the morning so it's nice and bright and sunny. So I could have edited all of this out, but I would rather you see my mistakes so you can laugh with me. Yeah, build mode, and let's get started. I don't really know what I'm doing other than creating a little home because the funds tend to go quick if you're not using cheats for money. And let's see. Oh, I used to build every house with a foundation, but now I really like just building a flat lot. So let's just start off with what will be our front entrance, and it's got to be small because it's a starter home. Make a little living room, maybe. That seems like a really big curve. Hold on. There we go. Make just a little living area here, and add the curve on this side. Good enough. Alright, we'll figure out the exact layout in a minute, but I will go ahead and just build some more walls. Again, it can't be very big because I don't want to run out of money. I would like to keep this as a starter home that you could download and put into your own game. Alright, so we'll start with that, and we'll make it a little bigger if we have to. That doesn't look straight. Oh. Ha! It doesn't look straight because it's not a full wall. Alright, change wall mode. Walls up. I leave them up while I'm building, and I cut away. Cut away when I'm decorating. Now, I love using by debug, which, okay, technically it's a cheat, but I love using by debug for the lighting, and I will replace it with real lighting since we are trying to stick to a budget and it's not realistic that we would get free lights. But just to light everything up while we build, we'll go ahead and place these in here. And if you don't know what by debug is, it's just literally you go into your cheats menu and you type in by debug, B-U-Y-D-E-B-U-G, and it pulls up items that you wouldn't normally have in the game. And I love this overhead lighting because it's very bright and it's free. And when you're actually in live mode, it doesn't show up. But again, we will delete those and put some real lights in here. Alright, I'm not going to do too much landscaping, if any at all. But let's get the basic layout of the home done. So we'll start off with our front door. Seems like a good place to start. And let's see, like I said, I usually run out of funds pretty quickly. I have expensive taste. So we'll go simple. Try to stick to simple and cheap. Why is that two different colors? We can change that, but I'm lazy. Okay. Oh, I do want double doors. Okay, we'll splurge. We'll splurge on double doors and cut corners elsewhere because I do really, really love the look of a nice big door as the front entrance. Now this home, I don't know. It's gonna be not super modern. I know that she is artsy, so I guess it'll be sort of eclectic. Maybe we can mix some modern, some classical, and see what we end up with. But let's see, this door is definitely too dark. We'll lighten it up a little bit. And I think that's pretty cute. I don't like to stay in creative style too long because my computer will start to lag. Alright, so front door done. Windows are next. And I am going to be building quicker than normal because I don't want you to have to watch a 4-hour video, which is usually how long my builds take. I mean, maybe not for a starter home, but I can definitely spend hours and hours and hours making a home perfect, but we will save those for my speed builds. And I don't know. We'll just place a few windows. I don't know exactly where they're going to go because I don't really know the layout yet. But we'll just slap some on here. No, that's probably too many. Too many windows. I always wonder why there's not a lot of windows when you start the game. But it's definitely because they are so expensive. I mean, look, we've already spent, what, $4,000? I'm bad at math. Around $4,000, and we haven't even done anything. So let's go back to the walls and, I don't know, layout time. So this is definitely going to be our little living room slash entranceway. And, this looks like a good spot for a bedroom. And this would be a great, no, wait, that's an entrance. I'm going to extend this out one tile, so we'll keep it a 2-tile hallway. And what else do we need? A kitchen and a bathroom. She's a photographer though. So she's gonna need some sort of a little study to make her studio, which I don't know, maybe I'll do a small let's play and we'll try to get her some money and some funds to actually build a little artist studio for her. But for now, we just need a kitchen and a bathroom. Actually, let's do it all. Bathroom, nice big studio, which will go here. And we'll do a little galley style kitchen. I think that would be good. I'm going to add a light in the bathroom for right now. Alright. So the first thing I like to do is just lay down some flooring, probably just this because it can be restyled into almost anything. I have to be budget conscious, so maybe we will do the free wood, which isn't horrible, but it's definitely not my favorite. Oh, that's bright. Okay. That's nice. I'll probably change this later, but I just don't want to look at the grass. And for the walls, I know it's really annoying, but I'm going to leave them concrete until we figure out exactly what we're doing. And I lost my train of thought. Okay, all right. Next, once I have the walls and the layout, I usually like to place just a few starter items in each room so I remember what's what. With a small home like this, probably not necessary, but I will go ahead and do it anyway. So sort by room, living room, we're going to place a nice little sofa. Again, this is not going to stay here, just to remind us what room is what. So we've got a living room here, and that is signified by the couch. And then we have the bedroom here. That's the bed. That's the hallway. We'll leave that blank. This is going to be the kitchen. So just going to place a refrigerator just in there to remember. And this little one here is going to be our bathroom. So I'll stick a tub, rub-a-dub-dub. And this is going to be our artist studio. And we'll put an easel, an artsy easel, so we remember what this is. Now I'm going to move on to the doors because sometimes I forget to place the doors and it can really mess up your layout if you have the doors in the wrong spot. So we'll pick the cheap, is that the cheapest one? 75? Yeah, we'll pick a cheap door. I'm sorry, a simple door. And we'll enter the bedroom from the hallway. So we'll put that in the middle. I do like symmetry, but not too much symmetry. And we'll have, I don't know, I don't think we need a wall. I might have put an arch, but don't want to spend too much money on just the build. We've already spent, oh god, half our budget. Well, not quite, because we're going to delete that furniture. But we'll leave the hall open from the living room. I guess we'll leave it open into the kitchen too, right? We don't need a door right away. Not really open concept, but kinda. Actually, let's make this open concept, right? Why not? Why not? We just have to flip some of this around, which is a bit odd. I normally don't place the kitchen at the front of the house. Because I do like a back door leading into the backyard coming off the kitchen. It's something I do quite often, but I feel like it's going to be sort of an open concept if we put the kitchen just closer to the living room. And how big did I have that? 4? Was that 4 tiles? Yeah. So that'll be our kitchen. I don't know about that wall there. Actually, that should probably come out one more. Maybe we'll do a half wall. Maybe we'll leave it open. Oh, I didn't even think. How is she going to get from the bathroom to the studio? Okay. All right, plan B. Plan B. We're going to move the bathtub, aka the bathroom. I'll make a little ensuite. Okay. So we can add another door from the bedroom into the ensuite. And it's just a 1 sim home for the time being, so I don't think we need to add another door because that will reduce our bathroom floor space, and we can always add a door or another bathroom as the family grows. If it grows. She might just be a career woman. But okay, so we have our doors there. And that means, let's see, the back to the wall tool, and we will put another door here to go into the artist studio right there. And okay, so now we have a bit more of an open floor plan. Kitchen into the living room, hallway. Should we make the bathroom a little bigger? No, that'll be good. All right, the layout is done. The layout is done. All right. Let's do the kitchen first. I kind of like to get the kitchen out of the way. So again, we're going to delete this. We're going to put some actual kitchen lighting in here so I can get these out of the way. But let's figure out the basic layout of the kitchen first. So what would make most sense? What would make most sense? Maybe, I'm trying to think if there should be an eating area. Sorry, I'm moving the camera around a lot. I feel like we can stick a little dining table. God, I use the word little too much. I feel like we can stick a dining table somewhere in the middle, in between the living room and the kitchen. That way we can make a beautiful kitchen. Ooh, that looks really cool. I like that table. I don't think I've ever used that before. So we'll put a table and some chairs. I use this chair a lot, the Mount of Comfort dining chair, because I feel like it's a good mix between classical and modern. I don't know, it just goes with everything. But I feel like this table, pretty eccentric. We could do better, but cheap. Gotta stay cheap, but we could do better. That might be too much. Is that too much? I use this chair a lot too, but again, that's just an awesome chair. It does go very well with the table. It goes very well. Although this flooring is going to change because it's too bright. Too much. Too much for me. I don't know how many chairs we need. There's only one sim. But which way? Which way are you gonna go? I feel like that's a little too much in the hallway. About there, kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle, not really in the way. You can still walk around. And still plenty of room for a nice, beautiful kitchen that will not be completely decked out yet. Maybe we'll do a renovation later when there's more monies to be had. Okay, I need to get in the kitchen and stop talking. Kitchen, refrigerator. Well, I can't stop talking because that would be boring, but I need to work. Hustle. Okay, I know it's a starter home. Let's go with an old-looking new fridge because that's pretty cool. And we'll put the fridge in the corner. Let's get our counters. Which ones are we gonna choose? Again, I don't want to go too modern or too classical either way. I kind of want to stick with the eclectic for her. Let's kind of just a plain wood. God, these floors are giving me a headache. Plain wood counter. I don't know. I'm going to think about that for a second. I don't know. I feel like these are good, but maybe a different color. Definitely not so many of them. I'll think about the color, but for now, let's put in a stove. We'll stick with the green theme, and we need a sink, of course. So let's see. I should get rid of these lights because you can't really see what I'm doing. But I don't know. Let's stick with the green for right now. I'm gonna put some real lighting in here. And I don't know, my issue is I just never find anything that's bright enough, so I usually end up sticking with the same lights over and over again, but we'll see what we can find. I do like these. I only discovered these recently. I think they're totally cute, and they match, but they're so dark. 1, 2, 3, well, it's so many. 4. How much are they? Ooh, all my money. Okay, so this is a cool little trick if you don't know already. If you hit shift and control, you can change the light settings in build mode and buy mode, which is very handy because I do like to play with the intensity without having to go back into live mode, especially if you are just building a house without a sim in it, which I do sometimes. So let's set for bright. Right now we'll do all lights, and let's see, you can see better what I'm doing now, although that is a little too bright over the counter because it's a white reflection. So I think that's a good time to go ahead and change these counters to something a bit more, I don't know, something that goes better with the mint and green. And sorry, I get really laggy in creative style, like really, really, really bad. I can see better what I'm doing here. I'm just looking for a countertop that isn't going to be too bright. You see the difference? So with that light reflecting off of it, it can get pretty crazy. I don't want it to be too matchy with a lot of mint on mint and green, but that brown's pretty cute. I like this pattern. It's going to darken it up a tiny bit. And I just realized that it looks more like a bathroom sink than a kitchen sink. But again, I'm going for an eclectic type mismatched look. So we'll leave that. And let's see. Go ahead and replace this counter to this one so it matches better. Okay. I try to never ever forget my fire alarm and my door alarm, because the most annoying thing ever is when you first start a game and you keep getting robbed and you keep burning your house down and it takes you forever to figure out, oh, what the heck is going on. So that'll give us a little bit of security and insurance here. I do like this kitchen a lot. I normally wait to do the flooring and the walls at the end, but this color is really throwing me off. So let's go ahead and go back into build mode and find some tile. Wood or tile? Wood or tile? Wood or tile? I really like the mint. I really, really do. Maybe we'll do a mix. We'll do tile directly in the kitchen and wood in the hallway. Oh, this is cute. This is really cute. If there was a little bit of the pink element in here. So let's do the wall. I feel like this should stay a little bit more neutral. You know, I like the top of the wall, but not the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that there and just change it real quick. It's very easy to do. Don't think the bottom should be wood. So, yeah, there we go. Just copy it down. I'm just going to go around the kitchen only. I don't know if I want to carry this pattern into the living room yet. So for now, God, it's still so dark. It's so dark. What does it look like at night? Let's go to our day-night toggle. I guess it's not that dark. Corner. I don't want to put more lights though, so maybe I'll stagger. Put like one here, and one here. I don't know. That helps a little bit. The kitchen looks super big now. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought it was very small. Boy, was I wrong. I'm going to go ahead and move this into the kitchen because we can't furnish it too much. Why won't you go? We can't furnish it too much with our limited budget, which is almost gone. Oh, it's almost gone. Okay, I gotta kick this into gear because this is taking too long and costing too much. So keep it simple. Stick to the necessities. Let's get a garbage list disposal, which is gonna be just this ratty little thing. And I'm gonna call it good. Did I forget anything? I'm gonna call the kitchen good. We can make our food here, cook it here, wash dishes, and eat, and throw away the rubbish. Okay, that's a wrap on the kitchen.